Towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you all something that I did not catch at first, something that will change face of the franchise forever. But before we even do that, we're going to jump into the top 10 face of the franchise. This is not in any particular order. I just think that these are going to be the 10 best players that you can go ahead and go after on day one. We're starting off with Jazz at second base. Why do you want Jazz at second base and not in any other secondary position? Despite him having diamond fielding at second base, if you transfer him over to shortstop, he's gonna drop down to gold because there is a penalty. Not only that, but let's say he still remained a diamond fielder, at shortstop he would not be getting great animations as he would at second base, because your primary position is what dictates the animations that you get based on your fielding tier. So at second base you want him, and out of everyone that has come out so far, he is without a doubt the best fielding second baseman and the best hitting second baseman. So you 100% want this lefty hitter inside your lineup that has great contact against both sides, great power against both sides, great speed, is able to steal, and diamond fielding, diamond reaction at second base. The best animations up the infield are gonna come from these top 10 players. Then at number 2, even though I said no particular order, this is what I'm looking to do, Byron Buxton. Why do I like Byron Buxton so much? Well, I literally just showed you all that I emphasize on fielding and reaction. Those are probably the two most important things. And up the middle is where you gotta have the best defense. Byron Buxton not only gives you 99 fielding, but also 99 reaction and 99 speed. Despite him having all those three great attributes, he comes in and still gives you power with 82 power versus right, 76 power versus left. Both of those are great power numbers still. And despite him having low contact against right hitters, he still has a really good swing inside the game that without a doubt should be butter whenever you swing and make contact with the baseball. Now we're going on to number 3. Number 3, he was revealed today in terms of his attributes, Francisco Lindor. I love a switch hitting shortstop. Not only do I love a switch hitting shortstop, but a man that has 99 fielding and 99 reaction at short. Best animations in the game. The only thing that's really downside when it comes to him and defense is his arm strength. Those fast runners, they might be able to beat out his throws, but hey, I'm willing to give up a couple of fast infield base hits rather than to go ahead and lose a game because of a blunder at short. Despite him having that weak arm strength, he picks it back up, has good power just like Byron Buxton, and he has good contact. Now what makes him a little bit better in terms of hitting than Byron Buxton is, one, he has another great swing. It's like butter. Not only that, but he's a switch hitter, so he will always have the dominant side when it comes to facing the pitcher. Number 4, Corey Seager. To me, out of all the hitters that we have seen so far, this is 100% the most balanced hitter out of them all. The silver fielding and silver reaction are really the only downside he has, but I don't plan on playing him at short if I have Lindor there, and he's definitely not playing second base either. So Corey Seager being the best hitter when it comes to attributes, he's gonna be playing third base for me 100%, no doubt. 90 contact against both sides, over 80 power against both sides, and then you give him 90 vision as well. I mean, that's beautiful. The only real downside is he's not that quick, but at third base we don't need someone that's gonna be quick. We just need someone with an elite bat. Another person that could have definitely taken his role was Rafael Devers, but when I compared both hitting attributes, I would just rather take the guy that has more contact while still having above 80 power against both sides and having a cheat code swing, despite Rafael Devers also having a cheat code swing. Then we have Mike Trout. Mike Trout is going to be playing left field for me. Mike Trout drops to remaining silver, 72 fielding, and then 71 reaction. Both of them remain silver. That's perfect for me. Great hitting, great power. We're fine with him. He's gonna have a butter swing. So everyone that I'm picking out right now, I already know has good swings inside the game, and that's gonna transfer because good swings allow you to play above your attributes. Next up is gonna be Ronald Acuna Jr. Another great swing. Why are we playing him in right field instead of left? Because he has the better arm strength. You want that cannon in right field. Not only that, but hey, he's coming in as a right-handed hitter. He's gonna go ahead and be able to protect Jazz. He's gonna go ahead and be able to protect Corey Seager as well, even though we have Mike Trout there. Ronald Acuna Jr. specializes against crushing lefties, so that's also going to be a humongous plus. He's going to be that lefty protector, and we could sandwich him in between Jazz and in between Corey Seager if we really wanted to, or however we want to do it. We just know that he's going to be a lefty protector. As we continue on, these cards right here, they don't have their official attributes just yet, but I think that when the game comes out, we're gonna see that their attributes are gonna be juiced. I think Josh Bell at first base is gonna be, without a doubt, most people's first baseman. You're adding another switch hitter to your lineup, which is beautiful to start things off. And if you see the hitting attributes that Rafael Devers got, just imagine the hitting attributes that Josh Bell as a switch hitter is going to get, especially at first base, where they don't emphasize on fielding, because fielding is not important at first base. This man might have the best hitting attributes out of all the cards we've seen, even better than Corey Seager, because he's not that fast either. So in order to make him a 90 overall, they definitely had to juice up his hitting attributes. So I can't wait to see this card. Most likely going to be everyone's starting first baseman, and if they bring a designated hitter, I have another card that everyone is going to be interested in using. Now, in terms of the bullpen, I debated. I saw Clase, I saw Williams, and I saw Chapman. Those were the real three that stuck out to me. And then when I had to make the final decision, it came down to this. Chapman has been the most feared lefty in this game for a hot minute, no matter the difficulty that you're playing on. If this card right here has Outlier, he is still going to be the most feared lefty in the game. And why would you not want to add the most feared lefty to your bullpen instantly? Not only that, but you look at Clase. Clase is really only a 2-pitch pitcher. He has a fastball and he has a slider. That's really all he has, because the cutter and slider, the cutter is considered a fastball and it has the same movement as a slider. So any hitter knows, hey, if it has any movement, it's going to be going away from me as a righty and into me as a lefty, so he's a little bit easier to read. And Devin Williams, on the other hand, I like his arsenal, but he doesn't throw anything special. He only throws a fastball at 96, I believe, is where he tops out. And then the cutter and the two other off-speed pitches, they're around the same speed. Now, despite him having great hit per nine, I just do not think that he can top Aroldis Chapman. There's a reason Aroldis Chapman is Aroldis Chapman inside the game. Now, I had to include a starting pitcher, because out of all the starting pitchers, Casey Mize, as of now, is the only one that really stands out to me. Inside MLB The Show 21, his silver card had a 5-pitch arsenal. I'm assuming that they'll give this card a 5-pitch arsenal as well, and he's gonna have a pretty good 5-pitch arsenal. You might be seeing a 4-seam, a sinker, a slider, a slurve, and a splitter. So those are all gonna be great pitches to use, and I'm looking forward to at least seeing his attributes. If he has over 100 hit per nine, that's only gonna make it better. We saw Alek Manoah get 99 hit per nine, so Casey Mize might be just as juiced. I won't say used. And last but not least, Cedric Mullins. If they bring in designated hitters, this was probably the hardest decision for me to make, because there were 3 players I was thinking about here. I was thinking about Rafael Devers, and I was thinking about Brian Reynolds. I love Brian Reynolds, and I love Rafael Devers. But everyone knows, Cedric Mullins, there is not a man on earth that has played MLB The Show that can walk in and say, hey, I hate Cedric Mullins and I hate his cards. There's not a man on earth that can say that. Not even a woman on earth that can say that, because this card rakes, and he's most likely not going to have great fielding whatsoever. His hitting attributes are going to be juiced, so he's going to make the perfect designated hitter if the DH comes to Diamond Dynasty, which I would assume it does, since they added the once you bring a bullpen arm, he must pitch to 3 hitters unless he's ending the inning to Diamond Dynasty. So I'd have to imagine that they're going to do the same thing with the designated hitter this year. And then for the final thing we're going to do on this video, what I told you all in the beginning that you wanted to stay around for, is listen to this clip real quick, right? I already got it where I want it to be, and shout out to Adam for finally showing me. He tagged me and everything. But listen to this clip real quick.
So the 30 players, 1 per team, are now moving into the time-limited featured program. That means you can earn them with XP by playing anywhere in MLB The Show.
Did you hear that? You can earn them with XP. That's very interesting to say the least, because this might mean, as a lot of people have already told me, that we won't be doing showdowns to go ahead and get these face of the franchise cards, and it's only going to be available through an XP reward path, which is going to make it even more difficult, because how is it going to work for 30 different teams? Like, are we gonna get one of the diamond packs and we choose the division? Like, it leaves a lot more questions than answers, but that's perfect because SDS is going to be streaming today, Thursday. I know I uploaded this video in the AM, I believe at 6 p.m. Eastern, and it's gonna be the Diamond Dynasty stream. So make sure you guys go ahead and stay tuned for that, and then stay tuned for my channel tomorrow early morning because we are going to be dropping as soon as 6 a.m. hits. All right, so hit that like button, red subscribe button, notification bell. Check out the description. You got my Discord, Twitch, social medias, how to become a member, all of that. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.